Hey, this is Par,
And Erin.
and yeah, we're doing adrenaline, so as you can tell, we have a pretty sweet picture Erin found. It's adrenaline. But
Epinephrine, which is what it's actually called.
if you want to be smart and whatnot, but there's us,
Who needs to do that?
yeah, waste of time.
So this is the structure of it. It is amine. It's an amine. And this is a chemical formula, which is C9H13 and NO3. And that's what it looks like.
Yeah, so, amino acid, if you didn't make that connection, I know Bo didn't, so let's go on.
Just picture, so it's adrenaline plays a big role in your fight or flight instincts.
Yep. Here we go. So, as we heard from norepinephrine, it's secreted in the adrenal medulla, which is right above the kidney. And epinephrine acts on most tissues in the body, not just one or two or a few. And basically what it does, it constricts vessels and raises your heart rate.
That's an EpiPen, which if you didn't put it together, which I didn't until we started studying, epinephrine is used in EpiPens.
Yeah.
The epi.
The epi and epinephrine. Okay, so how it activates. So acetylcholine, causes the epinephrine to be released. We've already heard about this. Should I go into detail? Probably won't. Skull's probably going to dock me for this, but whatever. So it goes down to the adrenaline medulla, and that causes the release of the epinephrine. And what actually can inhibit this is endogenous adenosine, and that inhibits the release of not just epinephrine, but the norepinephrine too.
So this is a picture of people skydiving, and I'm kind of assuming that skydiving, you kind of feel a lot of adrenaline rush there, so yeah. So the primary hormone effects is your heart rate increases and the veins constrict, which kind of leads to the fight or flight thing. You either leave or you fight. Yeah. The secondary is your blood glucose levels increase, which actually gives you more energy. Your pupils dilate, your metabolism increases, like the other group said. You get goosebumps, chills, more oxygen to your lungs, and you have trouble focusing. So today, the current use, EpiPens, like I said earlier, it's like an auto-injector. It's used to insert a dose of epinephrine in subjects who are suffering from an allergic reaction, which is actually very common, as you know. Another is cardiac arrest. Epinephrine is used to increase the peripheral resistance by the A1 receptors and increase cardiac output by binding B1 receptors. And then lastly, there's sports, where some athletes inject themselves with epinephrine to improve their playing by increased endurance because it gives them adrenaline.
And so here we have our option slide, which was basically a breakdown of the fight or flight response. And let me go through this. Okay, so the hypothalamus, it's a gland in your brain. It's basically the center for your limbs controlling. So it'll send a signal, and it'll be like, tell the glands and muscles, it'll send it and get the epinephrine and norepinephrine released, as you can see in the middle section. You're going to enter your bloodstream. Also, the hypothalamus releases CRF, which is a corticotropin releasing factor, and it goes to the pituitary gland, which we know is for development. And then this will go to the adrenaline cortex and releases about 30 hormones, and they go into the bloodstream too. And when all these get into the bloodstream, of course, we have the fight or flight response, which happens, and it covers the effects that we've mentioned before. And yeah.
Our resources.
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Epinephrine. Exciting stuff.
If you need to go back and pause, do it. Just get a good glimpse of what adrenaline is. So, yeah.
Woo.
So, bye, I guess.
Bye.